Welcome to EVSP310 Water Science. This video lecture introduces students to course content and expectations. Specific details on the section of the course in which you are enrolled are offered in the classroom in areas including the announcements, forum, lessons, and syllabus. Be sure to take some time to explore these areas of the classroom in Week 1. The course description from the course catalog is as follows. Water Science is an overview course on water sources, use, management, and conservation, biological, economic, and health issues. The course will use chemical and engineering approaches to water and wastewater treatment. It includes studies for assessing chemicals in water and wastewater. Students will cover the application of standardized analytical methods for evaluating water quality. The course scope from the course catalog is as follows. As a general survey course, EVSP310 Water Science introduces the student to the broad array of scientific, technical, engineering, planning, and management issues surrounding water use in the world today and in the near-term future, with a focus on water quantity, water quality, and availability. This introductory course addresses water sources, uses, management, and conservation, as well as biological, economic, and health issues. Chemical and engineering approaches to water and wastewater treatment are also discussed. Studies for assessing chemicals in water and wastewater will be examined. Application of standardized analytical methods for evaluating water quality will be surveyed. The goal of EVSP 310 is to provide the student with a basic knowledge of water resources and management techniques and some fundamental skills in applying this knowledge to practical problems in his or her career, or areas of special interest. It should also prepare the student for advanced courses in environmental management, environmental engineering, or public administration. 6 course objectives have been identified for EVSP 310 Water Science. After successfully completing this course, you will be able to describe the hydrological cycle and how it interacts with human activities, evaluate the threats to water supplies of adequate quantity and quality, illustrate the health implications of water quality and water pollution, explain the basic process of drinking water and wastewater treatment, analyze water quality data including both chemical and biological sample results, and describe the concepts and requirements for managing water resources. This course, delivered via distance learning, will enable students to complete academic work in a flexible manner completely online. Course materials and access to an online learning management system will be made available to each student. Online assessments are due by Sunday evening of the week as noted in the form and include forum questions accomplished in groups through a threaded forum, examination, and individual assignments submitted for review by the faculty member. Assigned faculty will support the students throughout this 8-week course. The required course textbook is The Science of Water, Concepts and Applications, 2nd edition by Spellman, 2008. Some additional course readings, including articles and web resources, will be identified in the weekly lessons. The text is available in the APIS library. If you are unfamiliar with the APIS library and how to use it, click on the APIS Library tab in your electronic classroom on the left menu ribbon. Find the tutorial and do it. The APIS library is a valuable resource in your academic studies. If you search for the title and author in the APIS library, you will see the following listing. See several links that say where you click to read. You can also access the course textbook from the EVSP 310 Water Science Course Guide. The web address is identified here on the screen. By clicking on E-Reserve, see the right tab towards the top of the course guide. You will see options for reading the course text. From the course guide webpage, you can see 2 links, one for the eBrary ProQuest and one for EBSCO. Each offers different viewing, downloading, and printing options. Both require you to log in to access the text. Here is a screen capture of eBrary ProQuest. Here is a screen capture of EBSCO. Be sure to check out all viewing options, which may change from this video presentation, as the library is constantly striving to meet the ebook needs of students. Review details in the course syllabus regarding course evaluation procedures. Students will participate in weekly forum discussions, complete 6 quizzes, and complete 2 case study projects, which will require additional outside academic research and critical thinking. Grading will focus on the student's analysis, reasoning, and depth of understanding of the issues, and thorough discussion of the water issues analyzed. Please see the APIS Student Handbook to reference the university grading scale and all policies of the academic classroom. A detailed course schedule is available in the syllabus. Keep this on hand to keep you on track with readings and assignments. The course schedule identifies the course week, the topics covered, learning objectives addressed, assigned readings, and assignments. This is a critical document to keep you on track in the course. All written submissions should be submitted in a font and page setup that is readable and neat. It is recommended that students try to adhere to a consistent format which is described below. Typewritten in double-spaced format with a readable style and font and submitted inside the electronic classroom, unless classroom access is not possible and other arrangements have been approved by the professor. 12-point font Times New Roman style. Page margins top, bottom, left side, and right side should be set to 1 inch. Students are expected to follow the American Psychological Association APA as the sole citation and reference style used in written work submitted as part of coursework to the university for this course. Assignments completed in a narrative essay or composition format must follow the citation style cited in the publication manual of the American Psychological Association 6th edition 2009. All paraphrased or quoted work must have a citation or it will be considered plagiarized. When in doubt, cite. Since the majority of your work should be your own, please keep direct quotes to a minimum, or preferably, do not use them at all. Students are expected to submit classroom assignments by the posted due date and to complete the course according to the published class schedule. As adults, students, and working professionals, I understand you must manage competing demands on your time. Should you need additional time to complete an assignment, please contact me before the due date so we can discuss the situation and determine an acceptable resolution. Submission of late assignments without prior approval is unacceptable and will result in the awarding of 0 points for the assignment. Repeated late submission of assignments may result in failure of the course. Online universities promote the advancement of knowledge through positive and constructive debate, both inside and outside the classroom. Forums on the internet, however, can occasionally degenerate into needless insults and flaming. Such activity and the loss of good manners are not acceptable in a university setting. Basic academic rules of good behavior and proper etiquette must persist. Remember that you are in a place for the rewards and excitement of learning, which does not include descent to personal attacks or student attempts to stifle the forum of others. Despite the best of intentions, jokes and especially satire can easily get lost or taken seriously. If you feel the need for humor, you may wish to add emoticons to help alert your readers. Faculty may require assignments be submitted to Turnitin.com. Turnitin.com will analyze a paper and report instances of potential plagiarism for the student to edit before submitting it for a grade. Turnitin.com is now integrated into the Sakai classroom, and students submitting work in the classroom acknowledge that their work is also being run through Turnitin.com for review. This concludes the video lecture introducing EVSP310 Water Science. Please note that course content may vary from the outline presented here to meet the needs of this particular group and your instructor. Be sure to always review the weekly announcements, lessons, and current course syllabus. Check your email and participate weekly in the forum discussions. See you in the classroom.